Okay, good afternoon. This is Coach Big Pete of deepdishfootball.com. It is time now for the intro, opening remarks for Deep Dish Football Game of the Week, Week 6. Libertyville versus Lake Zurich, as voted by you, the fans, everything else. Make sure you follow Coach Big Pete and Deep Dish Football on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Also, subscribe to the Coach Big Pete Deep Dish Football channel on YouTube. Please do. So you can get all the videos of this week about the Libertyville and Lake Zurich matchup, which will be for a whole week. Today's going to be the opening remarks. Tomorrow it's going to be roster, schedule so far. Wednesday it's going to be coaching points. Thursday, final thoughts, magic numbers, the whole shebang for Deep Dish Football Game of the Week, Week 6, Libertyville. It's at Libertyville versus Lake Zurich in a big Northern Suburban Conference game. Libertyville got their first win, actually, in Week 5. They beat Waukegan 49-6. And as Lake Zurich, they had one big loss against Nazareth, but again, I don't think anybody was surprised in that. They had a big surprise loss to Lake Forest, but they came back last week with a great game, and they beat Stevenson, undefeated in the North Suburban Conference, and that was a much-needed win for this Lake Zurich team to get them back on the horse. Simple as that, just as you can see with that schedule. And Libertyville, if Libertyville has a great ability of, if they have a shot and they beat Lake Zurich, they got a great chance of going to the chance to going to the playoffs with 5 wins. So, but again, they would have to win out. So we'll see what happens. It's going to be a good game. Lake Zurich's got a talented group of players. Again, shocked by the Lake Forest loss. The Lake Forest loss was a big one. Libertyville, they had a huge loss to the first game, actually, to Highland Park, which was a complete last minute loss to Highland Park. But again, they're going to get back on the horse. And if you look at the scores of Libertyville right now, the points that they're giving up on defense, not bad. The points that they're getting on offense, not bad. I think it's just a situational thing right now. I mean, they had basically 2 goose eggs, one against Gurney Warren Township and Stevenson. Warren Township blew them out of the water 35-0, 28-0 Lincolnshire, but that's not bad for just giving up 28 points against Stevenson. Not bad. Well, Bonzi Valley, that's even more shocking, 15 points. So this Libertyville team is not that bad. There's some good positive things, and I'll get to it tomorrow about Libertyville. And Lake Zurich, I think that the loss to Lake Forest was sort of a waker-upper for them. And I think that Lake Zurich is back on a horse. They're determined now. They're going to do something. They want to put some damage in the playoffs. So when they get into the playoffs, and I think they will get into the playoffs, I personally think that they're going to be a dark horse. That's my personal feeling, that they're going to be the huge dark horse in that team. I mean, you got Matt McGraw. You got a great group of young defenders. Sanborn, he's going to be one of the best defensive players in the state of Illinois in the coming 2 years. So it's going to be interesting to see. I can't wait for the game. First North Suburban Conference matchup. I will be at it for Deep Dish Football Game of the Week. First time ever in Libertyville, which should be a fun time. But keep it here. Follow Coach Big Pete, Deep Dish Football on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Be sure you visit deepdishfootball.com. I'll go over all the little bit of the points and everything else in the game for Libertyville versus Lake Zurich, especially coaches, Mike Jones, head coach of Libertyville, Luke Mertens, who this is his second season, if I'm not mistaken, that he took over for Lake Zurich. And Libertyville has a great history with football. Now they graduated some big time players. Will Hare. Who else? I'm forgetting guys. Charlie Schmidt, Will Hare, Brandon Cook. Where are you? Where's the other guy? Brandon Bazar. They graduated a lot of talented players last year. So, but there's some great players to keep an eye out for. Jack Turco. They got a good defensive back. Nice little pass rusher, Palomari, if I'm not mistaken. But I'll go over that. Magic numbers, be sure I'll put it up on Twitter and that. Follow Instagram because I'll put up the magic numbers as well on Instagram. Coach Big Pete on Instagram. So yeah, just search Coach Big Pete and Deep Dish Football. Please follow. And please subscribe to the YouTube channel of Coach Big Pete, Deep Dish Football. And keep it here for this whole week. Going to cover Libertyville Wildcat football and and Lake Zurich Bear football as well. And again, my email is coachbigpetefp@gmail.com. If email me any questions, email me if I screwed up anything, just let me know. Thank you so much and have a lovely day.